Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in Automation Light Campaign V2 in Achana with Vista Automotive. We've been very busy designing weird cars, it seems. The elephant, or rather mammoth, or rather could be called dinosaur or something too. That one was a little different. But today, I think it is time to go back to our bread and butter of Vista Automotive, and that would be the VA family, previously called the VA. Very creative, girl, very creative. This one is selling super well, as we can see, so yeah, we do want to put it into another large or huge factory even, and these numbers certainly look like a huge factory is already in play. Pretty impressive, very impressive. Alright, let's get into this, and I think we can cram in the Family Utility 95 as well, or, well, a follow-up to that one, which is also being built in a massive factory. So, all in all, we are, yeah, from the score you can see we are kind of doing well right now. Okay, let's go straight away into this. What do we have? We do have a family car. We wanted to take a look at. Did we want to go for this one? I think we did. There is a sedan version of it, and there is a wagon version of it. How large can it get is my question. This doesn't change anything, it seems. This would make it slightly larger, not by much. So no, this is certainly not something we can use as the base for both the family version and the utility version. But let's see. It could use this body for the other one. Nah, but this is too SUV hopper-esque. Not really what we're looking for. And this body right here is a little bit too small. And this body here is slightly too tiny. And this body here is not really what we are looking for either. Alright, a wagon version will be a bit of a challenge. How far back do we have to go to find something that is... Oh, this one could be interesting. It's from 1995 though. Ugh. That's a long time ago, but we could make it large, and this is very utility-esque, so that might work. But anyway, right now we start out with this one, and this is our family version. Let's start out with a cheap-ish kind of base model. Yeah, the morph is looking decent enough. I don't need to change this, but we have so much quality here, it's amazing. Okay, monocoque, steel, yes, we don't need anything fancy, and we're going for front transverse, and of course our bread and butter here as well, a double wishbone suspension, and steel material, because we are cheapos. Grills, we have all the grills, because the grills come as soon as they see this car, they come flocking to you. It is a pure grill magnet. And what do we need for our coloring? I don't know. I always forget. Let's choose something really. No, Killer Rob X has failed. I need to restart. And we are going for front wheel drive. And of course, we are basing this on an inline 4, which is built in full alloy. We don't want to invest into something as fancy as Alzi, because time is running out, game is ending, and we want to maximize our score, so just cram everything out there. And we do want to have, 2 liter, maybe go even a little bit larger, like 2.2 liters. Yes, that is right. Overhead cam 4-valve alloy. Yeah, I may have made a mistake in one of the previous episodes that I haven't chosen the head material correctly, but not this time. And all the fancy already... we might want to stray off the path here, as the engine does take so little time to engineer right now that we could try to go with a low friction cast. There were some people who commented that, and I think this is a valid, let's say, compromise here, because even if we pull down the funding for the engine, and yeah, even if we pull down the funding and have the reliability slider at 100, that we still have enough time to finish before the car is finished. And that's not really that good, is it? We could invest a little bit more into this here, and especially for an inline 4, the engineering time here for this component won't be multiplied by too much. So that's all good. Let's see how high we can rev it though. So we might want to switch back. I'm going with plus 10 quality, even for this car. It is very important for the family car to be very reliable. And that is exactly what happens if you put the quality to 10. Plus 10. It's pretty amazing. Double reverse flow, because all the familiarity is there. And what more do we need? No, we don't need knocking. Stop knocking. And let's get rid of knocking. We can have a little bit more timing. I see we are not doing anything wrong here in regards to reliability for the pistons. Let's see how far we can go. Oh, there they start. Nope. Back. That is all we can do. But it's, yeah, it just about works out. 5,400 with all the bottom end quality we have to at our proposal. That is at our disposal. It is quite an option to just go with plus 5 quality here. I think the engine is more or less done. It's like first run through, whatever, and let's optimize the exhaust a little bit. That is better. Let's strangle it just a tiny bit. 110 horsepower might be a little bit on the low side, so we have to keep in mind checking the modifier of drivability. And here we go with our standard. 7 gears. 7 gears is a wee bit too fancy for my taste. Maybe we just need 5 gears here. Make it a little bit cheaper. Cheaper. And overdrive gear. There we go. Probably want to have it like this though. Don't really need the acceleration up there, do we? Nah. Neither do we need the top speed. Okay, no diff, but plus 7 here to get more power on the ground, and medium road tires. The size is decent enough, 175s, we don't need much more. Can make the tires a little bit bigger for a more comfortable ride. What profile do we have? 70. 70, then we can put 16 inches on, and we have 65. At 17 inch we have 55s. I think 55s are a good compromise overall. And we'll move those out. Yeah, looking good. So steel, this stuff, and vented disc 2 maybe in the front. Don't even need if we need. Don't even know if we need to. Let's see. We already have 10% familiarity for advanced safety, and otherwise we have not chosen any super fancy components. So let me put this at plus 3. Have 3 in the bank still, and that should be all good. Here we go for progressive, mono, and passive, and the car is done. It looks pretty solid as a first run through overall with this setup. Let's see, this is the wrong direction, so we need a little bit more camber here. A little bit more, that should be enough. Oh no, there was one more step in it. Okay, this is the perfect setting, and I'm already happy with it. So let's take a look at the gearing once again, and the brakes. The rear isn't doing all too good, is it? That's much better, you can see the drivability increase here. But also brake fade starts to be slightly problematic. No, they don't like this. Anyway, let's reduce pad type instead. 230, and let's amp up this to 220. No, they didn't like that either. Let's remove everything and make it as it was. Perfect. All right, that's it for this car, I guess. Markets. What do they say? Before production, yeah, they are kind of complaining about that it's too expensive. It's Ahana. Let's take a look at Gazmir instead, and you can see like there's nothing in this car, so even the budget categories do like it to some extent. And we do need to check, I should not forget that, performance, not an issue. Very good, very good. Let's rename this thing, and then we are ready to make the other version of it. Okay, it's just the normal VA Family 03, and now we shall clone it and make a premium trim out of it. As you remember, we don't do standard trims. That would be too much overlap in some of the markets. And you can see it that we have been doing so very consistently, looking at the familiarities. Our premium, let's switch it over. We get loads of more comfort, a massive increase in prestige as well, a little bit of safety. Not too much of a drop there. We have to readjust the suspension, I would think. And oh, we do have a familiarity here, so of course we need to up this one. Did we have this on basic CD, by the way? That seems weird. Didn't I make it like all basic? No, I chose the basic CD. What kind of heresy is this? Ah, look, they love it. They love it. It's like having a TV. It's like looking out of the window. It's Guys, look out of the window. It's photorealistic graphics, yes? Alright, and just a little bit of tuning later, we have arrived at this version. Let's take a look at the markets. What are they saying? They say before the factory we are squarely within exactly what we aim for. And maybe in Ahana we are kind of in the premium segment. Yes, we are. Very good. And that's Gazmir again. Anyway, let's see how quick this is around the airfield test track. Wow, that acceleration, yo. Let's take a look. 149. It's almost like a 1945 sports car. It's amazing. Oh yeah, let's stop this tragedy and move on. Do we want to have... Oh, wait a sec. We have a little bit of brake fade here, I see. We want to get rid of this. Doesn't help that much, does it? Makes it more expensive. Yeah, like this, I guess, is the optimum. But other than this, do we want to have any kind of changes? Now with our gent and all those things, I don't know if we need any more trims here. Unless we have... Oh, we could make a fun version. That would kind of suit it, wouldn't it? Do we have any other car that takes over this role? I don't think there is. But what definitely is the case is that we do need a version for the Gazmian market, which is a like premium sedan version, like this. It's a little bit more sporty and has less of everything, which makes it more prestigious. And let's make it shorter and a little bit more agile so that we can sell it to a slightly different audience. And let's give it another engine variant. So we can give it a little bit more mid-range. It can have the standard pistons such that we can rev a little bit higher. That's always good. And we can give it more compression. This will be for the Gazmian market anyway, I guess. So we could run on 95, I guess. So let's see. This is not too happy about this. We give it more exhaust diameter and more fuel. Not too much, just a little bit more. And what more do we need? Well, the other fuel option. Yes, that is true. Even more compression. And how much do we get out of this engine? Let's see. Move it up a little bit. Oh, no, that was too far. We do want to keep our reputation intact. Thank you very much. 143 horsepower. Performance? Nah, doesn't do anything. What more? Does it actually help to... Yeah, 150 is almost a little bit sporty. Okay, let's keep it there. And this is the luxury version. And I guess the luxury version can have... engineering time. Do we really want to invest in another gearbox here? I doubt it, but we can make it a little bit more sporty, like this, yes, and less wheel spin there too. Oh, from 1.4% to 0, yes, that was really worth it. Now this thing accelerates like crazy, for sure. Not quite, but we could run on larger wheels. Just like this, yes. And we do need more brake power, and then also more cooling. Nah, that's bad. How much does this actually take away? Let's see. The cooling is just 158. And the body area itself is 552. So it's not too bad. But what do we do for the interior? I think this one would do well. Luxury and the premium. Premium isn't too hot, is it? But otherwise the difference is too small. So yeah, let's go with the premium. And of course reduce it to 4 seats. And now we should be all good, apart from... Oh, no bottoming out. That means the other variants are kind of too high. But yeah, let's give this a bit more rear camber. And there we go. So this is the luxury and probably fun premium or something. No, very weak. Commuter premium, family premium. Yeah, alright. Pretty much what we're aiming for, and a little bit in the premium budget category as well. Nice. Overall, I think this should fit just fine. We are done with this one and can go in here. Let's see. If we amp this up to 100. 6 friggin' years? You what, mate? Oh, fuck. The safety takes, like, almost all of it. What's going on here? That is not acceptable. So, if we turn... Wow, what have we done? This is completely crazy. Let's go back to the car. There must be something wrong here. So, we said that we had advanced safety, but... if we put it on 0 instead on all of the models, that might help. Okay, and now let's check again. So, well, 16 still. Ew. 5 years. And that is with maximum funding. I don't like what I'm seeing here. 5 years is kind of too much. Let's bring this back to something a little bit more sensible. 4 years will be fine though. I'm perfectly happy with 4 years, and that's still 1 billion. We have 1 billion, that's fine. We need to invest into something, right? And full reliability here is almost good. So we can lower this one just slightly. There we go. 4 years, we have, yeah, 4 years, exactly. 84 and up to 85. That's amazing. All right. And of course, oh no, the plot size is only large. Oh, look at that. I think we need to produce them from a slightly different factory then. What about... I mean, the family utility segment isn't quite as large, is it? So let's use this factory instead and switch it around. We assign this one here. And then we put a huge factory on top of it to build the car and a large 3 to build the engine. I guess that would work. Let's have this one. Oh, it only costs 5 billion. That's like nothing, right? It's absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's how many percent is this? Blah blah blah. Like 7%? 7% of our current budget. But what we need to make sure is that we can produce enough engines. So this is a large 2, and we can make almost enough engines like this. We have 300 per day missing. So this is more than enough with a large 3. And doesn't cost much either. So yeah, let's go with this. And there we have it. That one got a lot cheaper. Look at this. I really like it in the base segments, in the budget segments. We do need to mark them up though. Let's do it over here. So if we give the premium a plus 50, the basic a plus 25 maybe, and the luxury, oh no, the premium can get down a little bit more. Wow, they're saying, what? We still can satisfy the demand like this if we release this one right now. Oh yeah, it's good that we put it into a massively huge factory then. And overall, this project will cost us 7.5 billion. Peanuts! So let's start it. And of course, now we need to make a follow-up to the Family Utility 95. So rush it, new car. We said that we wanted to take a look at this big van thingy here, right? Let's make one based off of that. Going for leather frame and full steel front transverse. Maybe do a rear engine because that is a little bit better for utility. So double wishbone front and solid axle leaf in the rear. Panel material full steel. And the grills, the grills don't really like this car quite as much. And we are doing a rear-wheel drive version. That is slightly heavier, but also better for heavy loads. So that's pretty good. I could go 4x4, but that's kind of shit. And we do need the appropriate color, which is this ugly as fuck thing. And let's move on. Inline 4, and we make it like proper... oh, it doesn't fit. Like proper utility. What did we say about 3-liter inline 4s? Yes, that's exactly what we said about them. Make them. Did we say that? Yeah, I think so. I think we said make them. Alloy. Yep. Crank. All cast. Or low friction cast. We don't want to rev this very high anyway, so we could just equally well go with this one for this engine. VVT. Very low cam profile for this. Alright, a few engine problems here and there, but that is not something that should hold us up too much. Let's up this one, down here. Yes, that is looking good. And we see we have a little bit of troubles with the RPMs because of our low friction cast pistons. And that is bad. Bad. If we switch them over, we have no troubles whatsoever. How much do we need to reduce RPM limit in order to make them work? Not by much. So yeah, they do qualify, I would say. And let's go with a reliability rating of 80.2. Just squeezing it up a little bit more here because we want to have this perfectly flat torque curve if possible. And this is looking promising. A little bit more power than the family version of this engine. This is almost like the premium version, but it has a lot more capacities. Oh, that's clear. Also, it just wobbles a lot more. Yes. So automatic, and here we go. Also 5 gears. But the spacing should be a lot closer. and we do want to get to like 80 or something in second gear here. Because the lower first gear is, the better this one is at utility stuff. Pretty important to keep that in mind. We can use the hard long life road tires for this one because it has more sidewall strength and thus better load capacity. And definitely for this one we are not going for 16-inch rims. We do need the higher profile here in general. A 5-seater will be just fine because that means the last bench is gone and we have a lot more cargo space. It's exactly what we are aiming for right here, and we make this the very base version. And do we want to have advanced safety for this one too, which just takes so much time to engineer? I think we do. And here we have our car, and it's super sporty. A little bit of bottoming out. Let's get rid of that. And now tune it such that it doesn't completely suck. We do need a lot of braking power here, but yeah, it's kind of a nice balance. We do want to have an overall very high overshoot of brake power, because that is great for utility. And as you can see, utility is through the roof for this car. 71 almost. That's pretty much brilliant. But what we do need to change is this behavior. We want to be right down here at the tameness line or drivability line. So that can be done by having more understeer, which would be like this. And just look at how much the drivability changed right there. It's pretty much perfect, but yeah. But anyway, so this setup is pretty much done, I would say. Let's see, this could be a little less maybe. No, they actually do like it this way. Gearing is fine. Wheel spin is 4.3%. We can cope with this. And now let's take a look at the markets. Yes, we did hit what we wanted to. In Gazmir, we are selling into the family utility budget, and utility, which is just what we wanted. And we have an estimate price of about 11k, which then will go down to about 8k once we produce it in a massive factory. So that's all good. Let's name this thing and make the other trims. Okay, that's done. Let's clone it and put some somewhat fancier stuff in there. For this one, we want to have the premium and the standard CD. Ooh, that kind of changed drivability and stuff. Let's see about this. Okay, it might be down to just this. A little bit more sway bar. Should fix it. And yeah, a little bit more. No, that was too much. Okay, this is all good. Another quick look at the markets reveals that everything has shifted up into the more premium segments, but we are still doing fine here. Apart from the pricing, which is kind of spot on in the 70% range here. That means that basically with the markup of 30% later on, this will basically be the same price. So it's all good. We are in the correct segments. So now let's make a luxury version. Okay, even for the luxury version, we do not have any kind of performance penalty for this. Maybe we want to have a little bit more brakes in the rear just for the utility. Oh yeah, basically everything is going up. That is good news. And I think we're done. Let's take a look. Family utility premium, community premium. Yep, that's all there, perfect. Now we have this one, 3 years to engineer, and how much? 5.8, 4.11. Let's move this down to 4 years. There we go. Oh wow, now that's some reliability. Can we get to 90? Oh yes, 90. I've actually never seen that before, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, I do like this. 93. Wow. Yeah, we could. Let's go with this. I mean, I've never seen such a reliable car before. That's amazing. Wow, 93 reliability. This one starts out at 80 and, well, we can make it really quick to make here, or with the funding. 4 years, 2 months, and this is 4 years and 11 months. Pretty cool. Yeah, sounds good. Let's go with this. So now we want to choose this factory instead, assign, and the problem here might be that we want to make it in a huge factory. How much does it cost? Just 1.2 billion. That's not much. Oh, I think we are going with this one. We're building a new one. And just leave the other one at the wayside. Don't need that. Maybe for another kind of entirely new car. Maybe at the end of this series of redesigns. I don't know. Oh, and this is of course the Woklerstoi H plant. And now let's take a look if we can make enough. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. We actually do need 2 huge factories. So back to the drawing board, Killer. Back to the drawing board. This was the Vista Main E. Ah yeah, that's our main, so maybe we should call it something else here. Let's buy a huge plot here as well. Vista Main HC1 and Vista Main HE1. This should be enough. Oh, wow! What? Now it's kind of working the way I thought it should. Why didn't it do that before? It is a little bit weird. Because now it's enough. So that let's go back. Or not, because now the list isn't populated anymore. Anyway, let's take this one on board, and yeah, it's being locked away because it was used for this. It's not entirely correct. That it certainly is a bug, but we are building it with a new huge plot, but a large free factory. Alright, we are going to make a lot of basic cars, lock them, and the luxury, not too many of them. Something like this, I would assume. Matching to car, all good. 2,600 of them today per day. And now for the markups. Wow, the demand is through the roof. And I think we can accept this. Oh, it just cost 13 billion. If it's only that, no worries. Okay, but this also should mean that... Oh, I hope it doesn't break it in that sense. It should mean that even though there no longer is the family... the normal family factory to be chosen here. Oh, there seems to be an item here somehow. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's see what happens. And there we go. We have signed it off. It's all ready. And I think this wraps us up for this episode. In the next one, we are going to design the remaining cars for the next lineup, advancing to 2004 at least as well. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.